ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਆਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਜਪ ਆਦ ਸਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੈ ਭੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸਚ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। So today we're going to go further from Salok 8, where Maharaj explains further through analogies. So the analogy is of that when it rains, a wise man cultivates the farm. As due to the rain, the soil becomes soft and smooth. So the farmer uses this opportunity to fertilize the land. Similarly, this human body is blessed by Akal Purakh, just like the rain is being showered. So we should sow the seed of Guru Upadesh. Maharaj blessed us with this human body as per the previous good karam, as per hukam. Now in this karam bhumi, which is the body, we should have the good qualities. This is the time to cultivate this land. We should do good karam in this body, and we can only do good karam when we become Raja, the king of the man. So we become Raja of the man when we become Raja of the body. And we become Raja of the body when we become Raja of the Indriya, the senses. First, we control the 10 senses from going outward and always keep them inwards towards Paramatma. If we let the Indriya go towards outside, then the Maya brings thoughts in mind, due to which mind always remain unsettled and does not attain contentment. Thus, it is a good thing that we are blessed with this day, and we should be doing good karam by having control over Indriya. Hanji. How to know the bachan of Guru? As we discussed previously in the class too, by doing sunana, listening to Gurbani, accept, manana, what Maharaj says, accept it as Sat and apply. So when we apply it as Sat, we then sow the seed of the Upadesh in the man. And this results in the Anupa Prakash, which is like the experience itself, also known as the Vigyan. So just like a farmer who does farming, just like this, a wise person, after having this human body, cultivates the Guru Roop seed. But if he wastes this time, then it is useless, just like the barren land, which is of no use. So Kaviji explains that when the Anupa Prakash happens, then one attains the eternal peace, Anand, the peace that which cannot be changed, nor be destroyed, and it is not time-bound. One achieves this peace, which we call as Anand, just like Atma that is always Sat in Kal and beyond Kal. Similarly, this is the state of Anand. One remains in Anand in this body as well. And when the time comes, when this body is gone, which will happen, then the same Anand remains as Paramatma itself. Now, who is Guru? Guru has different forms. Gur Gur Eko Ves Anek. First Akal Purkh Maharaj, then the 10th Sarup of Maharaj, when in they are Puran Guru Roop. And when Maharaj is not in they, the Shabad Guru. The Shabad is the one that gives Prakash. Third is the Guru Panth Khalsa, De Rupi Guru. Also Bhagat Jan are considered Guru as well. Guru himself acts in form of the Shabad, also known as Vidya Ustad, who can give Gyan of Brahma. Those who can take us from the Gyan of the words to the very end result of the wisdom. Now, what are the characteristics of Guru? Next, Maharaj explains, these Mahapurkhs have control and they have won the Indriya and they direct them towards Paramatma. Just like one can direct a horse by pulling the strap in any direction. So just like we know the horse is controlled by the strap and the horse can go, they make the horse ride in that its own will. Same way, they pull the Indriya towards Paramatma. They have purified their Antakaran by doing seva of Guru. Their only purpose of having human day is to do paropakar of others. Their aim is to make others experience the same Anand as the one they are in. They sing Gurbani, Ved Shastra, they know what truth is, what wisdom is, what is ignorance, and what is temporary. They know the forever remaining Atma in the temporary things. They know how to take this veil off between the Home and the Paramatma. They always speak of that truth. They give Upadesh of one only. It doesn't matter what religion one is, Hindu, Sikh, Christian, or anyone else. They see everyone as equal as form of one. Because they're doing the darshan of the same Paramatma and all. They do not see even a tiny bit of iota of difference between themselves and the Guru, who is the Parmeshwar. It means there is no that home way left. They're always doing darshan of Guru. They know this Anand and gives the same Upadesh of Brahm Gyan. Now, what is this Upadesh? And this Upadesh is to those who are walking on this path. To always do Jap Naam of Akal Purkh Maharaj. If one is a Hindu and does Naam Jap of Ram or Shivji, any mantra they have been given by their Guru, they always encourage them to chant the same mantra. To Sikh, they say Jap the Guru mantra, which is the Vaheguru. To Muslim, they encourage the name of Allah. Why is that? Because they know these are all the name of the same Akal Purkh. There is no difference. These are just different names that are of that one Parmeshwar who can give the mukti to all. They put seed of bhakti in Antakaran and transforms it into actions. Now there is a saying, I tried to convert it in English, so like, is it even wisdom if it doesn't transform into actions? And what kind of action is it if it has no wisdom? So this circle of Gyan and Karam, Mahapurush shows them as one. And if with Maharaj Kirpa, we get blessed with such a Guru, then one can attain Brahm Gyan. Hanji. Now Sikh does ardas to Guru that Maharaj Ji, just like you have informed me about this Puran Guru. So Maharaj Kirpa karo, please also tell me what is Brahm Gyan and what happens when one gets Brahm Gyan, Maharaj. Maharaj explains that because of Tamogun's nature, the Agyan, Jeev has forgotten its true Sarup, and the Guru is in the Turiya Avastha, Chautha Pad, which is the true self as the observer. In English, it is called as the observer state. But Jeev is in Agyan of Tamogun. So when Jeev sees that the Guru is in Anand, he wants to experience the same Anand and goes to the Sharan of Guru. So Jeev in Nimarta does ardas to Guru that Maharaj, bless me with the same Sarup. Then the Gyan of that Sarup is given by the Guru. Those Kavijan who have Gyan of Ved, Granth, Atma, and they're always residing in the Atam Pad, then they share the Gyan with the Sikh. So Sikh does ardas to Maharaj that Maharaj, you are Bhagwan. What is the meaning of Bhagwan now? It means the one who knows the state of everyone and rules over everyone's heart, who are knower of Atam Gyan. Maharaj says, Sikh says to Maharaj, Maharaj, you are the knower of the Atam Gyan. But how can I know this state? How can I attain this? Maharaj, I do ardas that please bless me as well with the techniques by which I can reside in that Atam state as well. Just like your mind is shant, still, absolutely still, I wish the same that my mind remains still as well. I remain shant Sarup too, Maharaj, so please bless me with this such a Gyan, Maharaj. Maharaj, Guru says there are 4 methods or ways to apply in order to reach this stage. These 4 ways takes Jeev into Brahm. Once in Brahm, the Guru then gives Upadesh through his words and transforms Jeev into his own form of Parbrahm. First, we have to apply the 4 ways so that from Tamo, Rajo, Gun, we can reside in Satogun. The Tamo and Rajogun, they still remain. However, they decrease. And we are more in Satogun then. And when one resides more in Satogun, he is known as Ishwar. That human being becomes Devta. As Maharaj says in Gurbani, Jin manas te devte kiye kart na lagi var. This happens. So those ways are, the first is Virag, which we'll discuss further what Virag is. Second is Vivek, also called as Vivek, but Vivek is the actual word. So Vivek is whose mat does not waver. They remain in support of just one, that one Akal Purakh. Then Sam, which means to direct the thoughts towards Ik. And Dam is to direct the Indriya from Maya towards Paramatma. Maharaj gives this Upadesh to only to the Sikh who has desire of this wisdom. So it means to get this Upadesh, one has to have the desire to know the wisdom, be capable of having that wisdom. And what is Vairag? When someone does not have any desire of or itcha of becoming like Brahma, Shivji, nor they want any sukh of Indralok, or things available for them to enjoy. If one does tyag within his mind of any of the desires related to the body as well, all the sukh that are available through different methods, such as sukh of Shivpuri, Indrapuri, all sukh of Devte, consider them as bishta of crow. Now this is a beautiful example. Maharaj said bishta is the excretion. So to consider all these sukh as that, when one has let go of all the desires, sukh, and have no ichha or any desire of body as well, this is called virag. So Guruji explains to Sikh that why we should let go of all the desires of the body. So that's because this Maya, this day is formed with 5 elements, which is the earth, water, air, space, fire. And this day is temporary. Because it was formed in Kal, remains in Kal, and is going to get destroyed with Kal only. So consider this day as temporary and know the Atma to be the truth that remains forever. In Dasam Granth as well, Maharaj says, De anit na nit rahe, jas naam chade pav sagar tare. So if we want to achieve Atampad, then we have to consider this body as temporary and have to be on the boat of Naam to go across this ocean of Maya. The same message is conveyed here as well. Maharaj says, know the Sat and the Asat Vastu. Know the difference between these two. So what is the Sat Vastu? That is the Atma. Why is it Sat Vastu? Because it was before time, is in time, and will remain when there is no Kal. A Sat Vastu is there because it is formed in Kal, it remains in Kal, and it gets destroyed with Kal. Maharaj says, have this Vivek. Vivek means to recognize the permanent one and let go of the temporary things. What is Sam? So Sam is, as discussed, one of the ways. To understand Sam, we need to know what are desires. So when mind runs after the worldly things, whenever mind gets something, the mind thinks it got peace from that particular thing. But actually the truth is, when we achieve something, actually for a very split second, that is the sukh of Atma only. That peace is actually coming from within, but not from that particular thing. So Maharaj says, let go of all the desires of the mind. To stop the mind from going towards the temporary things and always bringing it back to the oneness, this is called Sam. Now what is Dam? We get Sukh of Maya in this body due to Gyan and Karmindriya. And Dam is to stop these Indriya from going outwards. And how can we do that? Example, going to pilgrimages, thinking that living in forest only will give me peace. Or for instance, someone who drinks alcohol, they think only alcohol can give them peace. So mind takes us away towards these things outside. But to understand this and stop mind from going outwardly is called Dham. So this is one of the practice as well. And we see bad in the things. We say my mind is not in peace because of that particular thing or a person. But actually the mind was already unsettled, not because of the other thing or people. It's just an excuse we find to blame. But the truth is mind is already unsettled. as long as we see this dosh, the fault in others, until then we cannot have the vision to see the sukh or dukh as the same. In Punjabi, it's called the tiksha. We should have inquiry about our own self. So to consider sukh and dukh as the same. When one does not get excited with sukh and doesn't get disappointed with sukh, this is the gun of the tiksha. And no, this is from within. Doesn't mean that person doesn't smile or they don't cry. It just means within they are not excited with the sukh. And if there is dukh, they are not disappointed. And what is Shraddha? Faith. To consider what Ved, Shastra are saying and the Bani that comes out of the Guru's mukh as truth. To consider that as truth is faith. And to have so much complete faith in Guru Maharaj, even if it's not in our own experience. But if the Guru has said, then we consider it as the truth only. This is the Shraddha we need to have. Then seeing one in everywhere, in outer world, as well as within oneself as well. One is not able to attain samadhi if you are seeing Paramatma in others, but not seeing in our own self. Because there is still two. Paramatma everywhere, but within us there is me. Samadhi can only happen in our own sarup. So samadhi is to put dhyan in Paramatma and become roop of Paramatma. So next Sikh asked Guru Maharaj, please explain further that this world is born and it dies. So Maharaj, please tell us how can we come out of this cycle of birth and death? So in here the sansar means, the sansar itself means in doubts. And the sansar has janam and maran. And dunya is that, the word dunya means that when there is two foundations. And to be born and die are again two things. When one has desires to attain liberation and these questions start arising in one's mind, then we go to Guru or Brahmgyani for an answer. How can we go to Guru or Brahmgyani if these questions are not there? Maharaj has explained like previously about the four methods too, which is the Virag, Vivek, the Khat Sampatti, the desires of Mukti. So as explained by my Vidya Guru as well, the Khat Sampatti, which is the sixth type of the spiritual wealth. Sam, the balance, Dam, self-restraint, Uprati, freedom from ceremonial worship, Titiksha, patience, and Shraddha, the faith, and Samdanta, which is deep meditation. When we have practiced these four things, then we are ready to understand the oneness between Jeev and Brahm. Because these four methods have eradicated the agyan of tamogun, Jeev has got like still in satogun and has become like a devta sarup. When he has become like devta, then Maharaj explains about the fourth state through bhajan and destroys the last bondage of home as well. Once these four methods are applied in life by someone, then Guru gives Gyan of Atma to them. Now, when one tries to practice these four methods and they have desire of mukti, how does he approach Guru? That is to do Dandot Namaskar to Guru. And how to do dandot? These are 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 whole body, 1 forehead, and 1 nose, to make all these straight like a stick, and then do namaskar to Maharaj's charan in prem by holding a flower or anything. If one has nothing, then they can even hold a single strand of grass and in prem bhakti offer it to Maharaj and do namaskar. Then Maharaj gives Brahm Gyan to him and makes him reside in Atam Avastha. After doing Prem Peta, do Benti to Maharaj that Maharaj, please bless me with the same Atam Gyan, Maharaj, in which you are residing. If we consider ourselves as low, only then we are ready to absorb wisdom. But if we think we are higher than the Guru, then we become the giver. But if we have to receive something, we have to be in the humble low end and do the Prem Peta. That's how the wisdom flows. When Guru sees that the Sikh's mind is humble now, the Sikh is considering himself as very low and his mind is ready to become nirmal. Because now the truth can actually reside there. Then Guru gives Upadesh with daya, with compassion. Guru says, Pyare Sikh, I'm going to give you the same Gyan that I gave to Arjun in Mahabharata, as in the form of Krishna. So there is Sham Ved in 4 Veds. 3 stages come in the Sham Ved, which is called Mahavak. Mahavak is called as that which shows the oneness of the Jeev and the Brahm. So it is Tat Tvang As. Tat is Ishwar, Tvang is Jeev, and As is Brahm. These exist only in Agyan. In Gyan, these 3 do not exist. There is only one. There is an example about this. So when Brahmaji created this world, he also created Jeev. He thought of giving Jeev, Sukh to the Jeev, and he created material things so that the Jeev will get these things and he will experience Sukh. But even after getting these material things, Jeev would become Sukhi for a very short period of time, but then again would become sad. Then Brahmaji contemplates that they are getting Sukh because of the material things. Maaf karna, that they are not getting the Sukh because of the material things. So he thought should give them some artistic skills. Because the Jeev is becoming Sukhi, then Dukhi again. So he thought, why not give them some artistic skills, such as music, dancing, etc. Then this was given. And then again, Jeev got Sukhi for a short period of time. But then again, Jeev would become sad after a while. Then Brahmaji thought, next should I give them like Brahm Gyan. So he sits in Samadhi and he does Ardas to Akal Purakh that Maharaj, bless us with Brahm Gyan. So the Jeev can have Brahm Gyan too. Then Maharaj sends them Ved Bani. Then Brahmaji writes everything that Maharaj sends them through his mind, through Akashvani. Brahmaji starts writing all that in Ved form and he recites them. And then he sends Ved to Sansar, to humans. So when humans read Bani, they get more peace. But still they did not get the Atam Gyan. And Brahmaji is thinking they are still not in the complete peace, not in that Anand still. So now I have to create a Brahm Gyani who himself is the root of Ved and can actually go and give wisdom that Naam is the Uttam. Veda mein Naam Uttam. So that he can go and give this message. Then Brahmaji manifested Raj Rishi Vashishtha. When Vashishtha became manifested in front of Brahmaji, and he asked Vashishtha that Maharaj, who are you? And Vashishtha responded, I am Brahma. Brahmaji got astonished because he thought that I have created my own self and he himself is Brahma's Swarup. He doesn't call himself by any other name. So Brahmaji thought that if I send him to Sansar, he's not going to give Upadesh to anyone because he's seeing Brahm everywhere. Who is he going to give Upadesh to? There needs to be two to give Upadesh to. Brahmaji asked him few times that who are you? He kept saying, I'm Brahma. Then Brahmaji again contemplated that now I have to put illusion of Maya on his mind, that veil. Only then he can do prachar, vichar in sansar. When Brahmaji put the veil of Maya and made Vashishtha forget his Sarup, then again he asked Vashishtha, who are you? Then Vashishtha said, Brahmaji, you're my father and I'm your son. Therefore, this happens because of Maya. In reality, there is no father nor son. No one is anyone's relative. We all are Brahmaru. But because we have illusion of Maya put up by Parmeshwar, so we have forgotten our Sarup. Now in that Maya, because of that illusion, we call Akal Purakh as father and we call ourselves as father or daughter. But in reality, we all are Atam Sarup only. Then these three things appear. Because of the Agyan, three things appear. Ishwar, Jeev and Brahm. Because of Maya. But actually they are not. Sab Gobind hai, sab Gobind hai, Gobind bin nahi koi. Then Vashishji goes to Sansar and does vichar with Jeev, who holds the desire of mukti. Then Vashishji considers himself as pracharak and son of Parmeshwar. So he gives Updesh. But if he had come as Brahm only, and if he sees Brahm only, whom will he give Upadesh to? So that's why Maya's illusion is formed. So that in Sansar one can do prachar of Naam. Those who have known that who Jeev, Ishwar and Brahm is, and how they are all formed, and they have fully understand within themselves, they attain the state of Atampad. Hanji. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.